Hello, hello, beautiful and amazing souls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing our live a little differently today. This is pre-recorded because I am out of town, but I'm still here to bring you the juiciest things that are going to help you on your journey to transformation, health, wealth, abundance, to mastering your energy and your spiritual gifts. Welcome. My name is Soraya. Today we're going to dive into this energy alignment. We've been on a really beautiful series uncovering our energy of creation, and how we're tuning into our identity, why trying isn't the tool, it's just a small piece to a big picture, and what it's like to truly bring in change into your body and to live in that new space, to live in that higher alignment, to live in the blessings that you're ready to create, that you're ready to step into. Welcome, beautiful souls. Today we're going to share what it's going to be like to prepare your temple, what an energetic alignment feels like, and speaking your reality into existence. We're going to break this down into terms that are super easy to understand to help you navigate this next shift as we're stepping into the string energy, and also as you're stepping into your new identity. This has been a really powerful month of amazing trainings and activations. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out. I know the other day we did a really beautiful video on Stockholm Syndrome, why that's programmed in the brain and nervous system, how to overcome that. And last week we also did a really great video about shifting your identity. This is going to bring it down into the body, into really honoring that space of creation. So come on in, sit on down. Throw me a heart for those that are here, and a hashtag replay for those that are coming back later. It super duper helps the algorithm, helps things grow. Also share this out. If this is something that resonates with you, this is something that is value to you, offer that out. I'm like, today was really, really great. It's super, super beautiful alignment. Preparing the body for the temple. Why are we doing the work? Why the work is only surface level, and how to truly step into creating change within ourselves. For many of us, preparing the temple is only the first step. Now, what do I mean by preparing the temple? We've been in a deep dive with the chakra systems, and I just keep learning and growing and shifting with this nervous system and the chakra system, and it's been so, so powerful. Shifting our identity is just a small part to a big picture. Energetic alignment is the key to this shift. And speaking our will into existence, we're going to dive into this in a bit more. So I'm going to take a breath because I'm feeling a bit scattered. Channeling through the best divine messages for you beautiful souls. Tapping into the energy of creation and why this is going to help all of us shift. Oof. All right. This is such a really powerful energy of creation. We're truly stepping into a new identity. We're truly stepping into a new energy. And as we learn to integrate these gifts into our lives, it's going to catapult and skyrocket our change, our shift, our ability to create, our ability to call in more abundance, to hold more light, and to be in this higher frequency of love, which is a huge part of this energy. It's not necessarily about business, being a practitioner, a healer, empath, a starseed. That's just a label that we tend to wear to find our people, right? When we're breaking this energy into our body, when we're bringing it into our body, those labels don't matter. Those are just a small piece to a big picture, because our ego, our mind, likes to have a belonging, right? We're in this belonging. And here in this group, I feel like a lot of us, like beautiful souls, have come together to support each other through this journey. And it doesn't matter the labels we wear, it's how we transform them, right? It's how we transform them. As you all know, I've been on this really beautiful journey of alignment. And this process has been a huge experience and expansion for me, because I've been integrating all these tools that I share in the group, that I share in the group coaching, that we share in the memberships. These tools have literally shifted my life. They have shifted my being. They have shifted my identity. They've shifted my gifts, my abundance, my wealth, my ability to hold more love, my ability to hold more frequency, my ability to show up as a leader has been profoundly different. It's been very, very beautiful. And these tools, I don't just share them with you. I use them daily in my life. Absolutely. I just went through a really beautiful shadow expansion. As you guys could see in my video that I shared the other day and the video before, I was in a mess, right? It didn't look like a mess, but it was in a shadow phase, which is perfect. It's beautiful. We're in the shadow phase of winter, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be winter if you're watching this video at a different time. We all go through shadow phases. And for many people, they avoid the shadow. They avoid the anxieties. They avoid the depression. They avoid the deeper parts of our expansion. The earth is dark, my loves. Earth is dark. Our world is dark. If we're looking at the things that are happening in our collective right now, there is darkness everywhere. We cannot avoid our darkness. My daughter jamming out up there. She's been learning the guitar. We cannot avoid our darkness. We have to step in and honor that space of ourselves. We're honoring the earth. We're honoring our darkness. We're honoring our light. We're honoring our strength. If you close your eyes, it's a little dark at first until the light comes back in. If you go into your body, like I do energetic surgeries a lot for beautiful souls, seeing what's going on in their body, it's dark in there, right? Even your blood is black until it hits oxygen. It's dark. This is our earthly primal energy. This is our dragon energy. This is our earthly primal codes. And when we allow ourselves to process our darkness in a way that is integrated, we are freaking whole. We are embodied in our power. We're embodied in our light. There is no separation. This is the key to Yeshua's teachings. There is no such separation. We are all that is. Everything within us is everything within you. It's the same mirror of the trees, the earth, the water, the sea, the stars. It's beautiful. And when we step out of shadow work and step into integration, it gives us the opportunity to bring ourselves into wholeness. It's not diving for our traumas. It's seeing what's already there and present. If we have anxiety, something's ready to be shifted. If we're experiencing depression, we're ready for an identity shift. Quite literally, that's what it means. If we're experiencing psychosis or spiritual energies or schizophrenia or neurodivergence or invasive thoughts, these are parts of us that are ready to shift. Mental struggles. It's just a small piece to a big picture. Our darkness is our way through the light, which is sometimes counterintuitive, but yeah, I'll help you through this. When we are breaking it into, oh, that made me uncomfortable. Ooh. So this is a channel coming through. Interesting. This schizophrenic thing. Okay. This is a side note for somebody. I'm seeing a message that needs to come through. Okay. When the ancients experienced those types of hypnosis, cirrhosis, paranoia, spiritual activities, more than one thought in your head, for the ancients, this was an initiation into a spiritual gift as a shaman, a medicine woman, or a sage, right? Back then, they were brought to medicine men and they were medicine women, and they were trained to process the fears, paranoia, and thoughts. Okay, so I really want everybody to step out of that fear, or whoever this message is for, step out of that fear of paranoia and get into a space of seeing what is yours and what is not. Part of schizophrenia is having multiple thoughts, feelings, emotions, or sounds. When we are highly psychic beings, we can connect to different things, different feelings, different experiences, different psychic gifts, right? Different people. I've even had people come into my energy, into my chakra system with thoughts, with feelings, with opinions, right? And this has nothing to do with schizophrenia. This is your psychic abilities to connect to all that is. And if you're super sensitive, or an empath, or a Hiawatha empath, which is super important for somebody here, this is part of those gifts, is being able to hear, feel, touch things beyond your own existence. You are more connected to the Akash than most people are. A lot of people have to activate their gifts and learn to practice them. Some people are very open, and this has created a fear. And when we go to therapy, or when we go to a psychiatrist, right, they don't understand the spiritual side of things, so they label it, right? When they don't understand things, they label it. Like ADHD, they label it, right? It's not a dysfunction of attention. It's the brain has too many attentions going on, right? So I want you to look at this as a side effect of a gift or an experience or something going on within you. Okay. Side note, side quest, coming back. All right, now when we're getting back to this space of alignment, when we're getting to this space of separation, I'm going to look at my notes again so I'm staying on point. Preparing the temple, energetic alignment, speaking through the throat. I love that. When we're looking at this energetic alignment, this is key. This is key right here. Shadow work is only a small piece to a big picture. Shadow work is a tool, affirmations, those are all tools. But we are the creators of this hologram. We are the creators of this experience. Everything in our emotions, everything in our chakras creates our reality. I'm going to share a little story with you. As you know, going back to the shadow stories that I've been shifting through. This rising, I was getting back to my breathwork practices. And I could feel scarcity in my body, in my mindsets. I had some bigger bills coming up and I was like in this weird space. So I'm like, I dove into my breath work to just bring myself back into alignment. Alignment with what? My light, my divine light. This is my connection to the heaven. This is my connection to the earth. When we create alignment, honey, things shift. Let me tell you, things shift. They have to, because you're in alignment with your highest and best good. This is alignment. When I was doing this breath work, I was able to feel the energy shift. And then I was able to feel those spaces of abundance within I felt it in my womb space. And I was like, that's interesting. Let's connect that to the body. The body has 7 layers to the aura, 7 layers to the chakras. Very esoteric, yet very scientific. Like it's scientifically proven. I could feel this space in the womb space. And I was like, interesting. Where is that? And then I felt the energy of lack. I felt the energy of what if I don't have enough? Enough, feeling like you're not enough or don't have enough is literally the womb space. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. So when feeling this in the womb space, I could tie that to those old moments of scarcity within my energy. And then I was able to shift the energy out with the breath work that we've been learning in the 22 Days Health and Wealth. That's welcome to everybody. I was doing the breath work. I shifted it out of my womb space and I felt it in my emotional body. This is where we create. Our creation comes from our emotions, our alignment, our body, our chakra centers. Super scientific, super easy. I could feel that in my ocean emotion. Interesting. So doing that breath work, I could feel it shift out of the emotional body, which is the 2nd layer of my aura, and moving all the way out. And I was able to clear it all the way through my body and return to this really sexy alignment energy. And I'm not even kidding. I came downstairs and I looked at the kids and I was like, do I look high? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, man, that breath work is just absolutely phenomenal. And it wasn't just the breath work. We're going to get to this last piece. Is expressing your alignment, and not just with words, but with your will. And what does that mean? That was number 3. The will is how you're choosing to live. I feel like we skipped a step. Hold on a second. We already talked about energetic alignment. We're perfectly in alignment. Okay. Our will to express is expression in our alignment. This is a really big tool that I've been stepping into within my own practice, operating and expressing through the throat, and not just calling and commanding into your experience what your alignment is, which is beautiful. I've simply decided that I'm a millionaire, right? That's a really beautiful tool. I've simply decided that I'm in alignment with my highest and best good. I've simply decided that I'm receiving $1,000 today, whatever that is. It's coming through the throat space. But when we're working with the enoughness, when we're working with our energy, when we're working with our chakras, it comes through to be expressed. It comes through to be expressed in divine love. It comes through to be expressed in however you're choosing to experience your life. So when we're doing the shadow work, yes, that's great. But preparing the temple is seeing and shifting the shadows in the being. Right? Number 2 was bringing that into alignment of your creation, like your creation. And then that 3rd space is expressing it, expressing your truth, expressing your new identity, expressing your space of creation. When we're expressing it, we're in alignment with it. When we're living in that millionaire mindset, we're in alignment with it. When we're aligning and believing that and anchoring in that identity, we're in alignment with that, right? Literally, the last 2 videos, you guys were able to see me go through a huge shadow work experience. I'm lighter now. I look beautiful today, right? And I always look beautiful. That's not what I'm saying, but my energy has shifted, right? That is the shadow work process. And not just shadow work. I don't want to call it shadow work because that gives a disservice to our chakras. Our chakras are this freaking key that is so powerful. And when you know how to use the system and use the tools to clear your energy, it brings you into alignment really fast. And it brings you into alignment with your will, with your creation, with your choice of what you want to create. We are here to be in our God Goddess energy. We are here to be in grace. We are here to be in love. We are literally stardust in human form. We're not supposed to struggle. I mean, I shouldn't say that like that. If we choose to struggle, that's where we are. But we don't have to struggle. We choose to be in our alignment. We've just been conditioned to believe that everything has to go through suffering. It has to be hard. It has to be scarcity. It has to, whatever. Those old patterns. Those are the conditioned thoughts we've been raised with. When we're integrating this new stuff, we are divinity. We are divinity in human form. We are here with an inheritance of our light. It doesn't have to be hard. We don't have to struggle. We don't have to be in disrepair. We don't have to be in any of the things. Super beautiful, super powerful. When we do get to this space of the throat chakra, when we do get to the space of expressing your divine will, if your energy is in that shadow phase, we're not creating in that space. We naturally go into a protection mode. Our energy is naturally protecting itself. Many people call it survival mode, which is true, but I call it more of a self-preservation. Our nervous system, our body, our chakras are naturally trying to protect itself. We go into a hermit mode. We go into a space of self-protection, and that's okay. But a way to shift that is using these tools and to really connect to this divine light, to really connect to that light within you. Now, I hope that was helpful. I hope you guys really enjoyed this beautiful training. I would love to know in the comments how this hit for you, what was alive for you. If you have any more questions about the teachings, the readings, the classes, the coaching, group coaching, I have beautiful group coaching. I have 3 spots available for that. Also, we have the membership where I share all of these tools, plus readings and activations, plus all the members get access to the old meditations and stuff. If you're interested in that, it's a small monthly payment that is sustainable, it's functional, plus it helps you get to that next level self. But as for now, my name is Soraya. I'm honored and excited to be here, and we will see you guys next week.